Once upon a time, there was a man who had no dime except an old guitar box which he valued for 10 bucks. He was the poorest man in town. He was depressed and cast down, 'cause all he could afford was a frown. This is no joke. He was so broke, he could not even afford a bottle of Coke or a cup of Gary to soak. One day, as he walked along the street, looking for what he could eat, he got to a junction. There, he heard the noise of sales going on at an auction. So, he made a decision to sell his old guitar box for 10 bucks, hoping to make some profit and get some stuff to eat. He yelled out, guitar box, going for 10 bucks. He was ignored. He yelled again with all the strength that he could muster. Guitar box, going for 5 bucks. Once again, he was ignored, 'cause none was willing to buy his guitar box even for 2 bucks. Heartbroken, downtrodden, he was. Soon, a thick cloud of shame was all over his face, causing the flood of tears to roll down his eyes. And so he cried. He cried to his priest, banging at the door with his fist. He complained to his priest, who happened to be a master guitarist. The priest pat him in the back and said to him in a still small voice, "Son, let's go back." So the priest grabbed the guitar box, which was valued for less than 2 bucks. He began to play some melodious tunes that afternoon, strumming the strings as he sings.
If you give God your lifetime, He will take care of you.
Soon, everyone was gathered around them that afternoon, fighting to pay megabucks for the same old guitar box, which was valued for less than 2 bucks. This may sound like a paradox, but none could resist the melodious tunes he played that afternoon. He continued strumming the strings as he sings. Yes, as he sings.
He will never, never let you down if you give Him lifetime.
I am the man. Christ is the priest. My talents, gifts, and abilities make up the guitar box. Be like me. Give yourself away to the one who is called the life, the truth, and the way. He will cause favor to come your way. He alone can turn your trash to cash, your test into a testimony, your mess into a message, and your misery into a ministry, so that you can show forth His glory as you share your success story. He made a king out of a slave, a mighty warrior out of a man called Gideon, who was never brave. A smooth sail in the midst of a raging wave, an eternal King of glory who stayed 3 days in the grave. God is mighty to save. Let Him have you, use you, and live through you. Give God your guitar box. Give God all you got. Give Him your guitar box. Selah.